is going on? This is Shaylin from Altcoin Buzz here to report the news for today. So let's get straight into it. So before you join the moral panic about Bitcoin destroying our environment, remember that cash could be a whole lot worse. So I love to see the other side of the coin, and Independent looks like it is doing so in this article. So it goes on to say that, our environment, have we really thought about how cash is created? Have we really thought about the materials, the resources, even just the energy involved with just creating cash? Well, it seems like it could be a whole lot worse than what Bitcoin is currently doing. As you know, there's been a lot of information in the media about Bitcoin and about mining and about why it's using so much energy and why it's unsustainable. Well, it seems that cash could be a whole lot worse. And in this article, it goes into that low domination coins, especially which depend on the mining of zinc ore, are all damaging byproducts and have serious impacts on the environment that a number of countries have started to pull them out entirely. So I do believe that in the future, we will see a paperless country where less people are using cash, or maybe that is ultimately banned altogether because it's just really useful. Well, useless, I should say, not useful. I mean, it's useful in certain cases, but like, for instance, if you lose it, or in some currencies, they have like this paper money and you drop it in the ocean, for instance, then you just the money becomes damaged and you can't even use it. But if you go to some countries, they're made out of plastic, and if you drop that, for instance, and let's just say you drop it in the ocean and like a fish or something eats it, then it could die. All these damaging effects that we're also not really taking full impact. Of course, those are just examples of how I can explain it, but there's nothing really out there that has no problems. And with mining being like the first right now, I mean, we've only seen it be massive in the news in the last year, where we see a lot of people trying to mine cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. This is really the first round. I think there's going to be more innovation going forward in 2018, and I'd love to see where that goes forward. But I certainly think that this article is really good, so I'll leave it linked down in the description where you guys can check this out more in detail, and let me know what you guys think about this. So Bitcoin aims for eBay and Wikipedia. So if you guys are not familiar with what eBay is, essentially it is like Amazon, so you can buy products, services, and there's a whole bunch of things on there. Wikipedia is just the place that you go to. So if you're searching for anything, like let's say you're like, who is Michael Jordan, you'll probably see his Wikipedia page. I think it's the number 5 site in the world. That's how much traffic it gets. Well, it looks like they are looking to get Bitcoin, or Bitcoin aims to be on these two major sites. So if we see Bitcoin be on eBay, this of course will help us really bring, cryptocurrencies to the main light, because eBay is used by a ton of people. It's actually partnered up. I'm not even sure if it's partnered up or it's owned by PayPal. And if you guys are not familiar with what PayPal is, it's like a payment gateway, and it's, if you also, Elon Musk, the guy from SpaceX and the guy from Tesla, he was one of the first guys, who came up with the idea of PayPal with another friend, and they worked on that, and I think they sold it for like a ridiculous amount. And as you can see right now, that is actually partnered with eBay. So a lot of people use PayPal. So I mean, if Bitcoin makes its way to eBay, this would be really, really big, and a lot of people will start really taking notice of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies at that point in time. So it'll really speed up the mass adoption which we are looking for. So Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Ripple prices to soar in cryptocurrency boom during 2018. Well, this is what experts are predicting according to Metro. So it goes on to say the price of Bitcoin will shoot up almost 3,000% during 2018. Well, this is what experts have predicted. And they go on to say a group of 13 experts have suggested that the best performing of all cryptocurrencies this year could shoot up by a value of $14,928 by March 1st and hit $43,472 by the end of the year, more than 4 times the price, which is currently $9,200 at this point in time. So right now we're seeing Litecoin really bounce really hard. A lot of other cryptocurrencies are also increasing. Litecoin is increasing because of LitePay being announced and being released. So will we see all of these coins do massive soars? Well, the experts are saying that. So I mean, that's definitely optimistic, but I'm just waiting to see if this is going to happen. Of course, I'm not like, wishing that it is going to happen sooner. I'm in it for the long term. So if it takes another year, so I'm in it for the long haul. Well, that's just the way I'm looking at it. So you can now mine cryptocurrencies while reading the news. So if you guys are aware, I'm sure you guys see ads all over the place. If you guys go to news articles, there's like ads here, ads here, ads here, ads all over the place. And a lot of people don't like ads. They turn on ad blocker on YouTube. We've noticed that as well. I personally don't really have any problems with ads, as long as it's not like overbearing. Like this is fine if it's on the side and doesn't distract you from the main thing. Well, it seems that, here's another alternative. So right now, if you can download the software known as CoinHive, and what happens is that you can actually install this thing, and from it, you can actually mine Monero, which is a cryptocurrency. So this is really good because I believe that, if we start to see overbearing of ads, like there's some websites you just go to, this is too much ads and it's just like unbearable. So if they had zero ads, because some people are using this as their main form of payment for their business, I mean, you can't really take that away from them. So if you gave them this alternative, we might see less ads, and I'm always up for it. I mean, if you find more uses for cryptocurrency, I mean, that's just good together, isn't it? So what else is new? Well, Bitfinex announces immediate launch of EOSfinex, so a decentralized trading platform. So it looks like EOSfinex is almost live. I've just tried accessing it and it's not really working in my country, but EOSfinex offers a decentralized exchange experience which is unlike anything else on the market. So Bitfinex has been working on implementing a new protocol level technologies. First and foremost, such tools will be able to handle high volume and bring out the best of blockchain technology. So this is looking to be the first of its kind and do something completely different. And it goes on to say, as such, the Bitfinex team has been focusing on EOS as of now, as the project seems to be the most merit in their opinion. So definitely check out this new platform. And I'm just looking at the price of EOS just to see if we're really going to see a price soar as we are seeing, for instance, in Litecoin at the moment. So it looks like a divorcing couple is fighting over $600,000 worth of cryptocurrency in a hall. So it goes on to say that a law firm, Royals Witty King, advising on 3 divorcee cases involving cryptocurrency. So with cryptocurrencies being a form of payment, and we're seeing them, used in more cases, and a lot of people are technically counting it as an asset, we're starting to see more people, really get into situations like this. So for example, if you guys are not familiar, if you have a court case, what usually happens, you have like parents and they break up, for instance, then they usually split certain amount, for instance, like 50-50. So in this case, I'm really wondering, will the person get like $300,000 worth of cryptocurrency while the other person gets another 300,000 because that's 50% of 600,000, or how exactly this will work? Because cryptocurrency isn't really regulated right now, and I'm not even sure if people, even in law firms, actually classify this as an asset. Like, what exactly do they classify as it? Because we're finding it really hard. People don't even know how to define it. They're calling it a store of value. They're calling it a form of payment. They're calling it unregulated. Like, what is it? Like, how is this case going to go? So I'm definitely keeping a close eye on this just to see how this is going to go, because I'm just really interested to see, what happens in this case. Of course, I'm not dealing with any of these situations, but I'm just curious what is going to happen. So let's head over to Twitter and let's see what new updates we have. So Lisk has an update today, 8 hours ago. We made it on the second round of India's community vote. Let's get Lisk on India's upcoming cryptocurrency exchange. So it looks like Lisk is on the second round. So if you guys are interested in this, definitely go ahead and vote. They'd really like to be on our next exchange, so definitely go ahead and support them if you guys are interested in that. So EOS is also launching a Hong Kong meetup, which will be held on the 6th of April. So if you guys are there, definitely head over there and support EOS. It'll be a really good place for you guys to meet up with like-minded individual. Binance also has an update. So this is a couple days ago, as you can see, February the 11th. So they're going to say that over 7 million users. Guys, that is a lot of users. Binance is by far the biggest exchange currently, and a lot of people use it because of its interface and how easy it is to sign up. And, they had some issues with their database, and, we have seen a little bit of FUD out there from John McAfee, cough, cough, saying that they got hacked. But certainly, it looks like that was not the case. Well, it looks like more than 7 million users, so I'm really wondering, is Binance going to have 20 million users by the end of 2018? Well, it certainly looks like they're making some massive waves out there. As you can see, they're posting the weekly report, and everything looks to be good and steady. So really interested to see what Binance is going to do at the end of this year. And that is it today for news, guys. If you guys are new here, be sure to follow us on Twitter at altcoinbuzz.io. We're also on Instagram at altcoinbuzz. And that is it today, guys. If you guys are new here, make sure you press the subscribe button below, turn on post notifications, and check out all of our social medias such as Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, Discord. We're just all over the place, and we'd really like to connect with you guys. Make sure you join our official community on Facebook, known as the Altcoin Buzz Army, and I'll leave a link to everything linked below. That way you guys can find us and connect with us. And that is it today, guys. I will catch you guys on the next video.